welcome back to Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto. Last time we did more quests and we completed the upgrades on this bike. Yeah, I can definitely say that the quests are not worth doing in this game. They're not worth doing at all. Maybe one or two if you come across them just to get the rewards they provide, which is a few elixirs and Phoenix Downs, and that could be useful. But they're not worth getting deep into. No, sir. Alright, I want to come here so we can rest and, more importantly, save the game. Yeah, I maxed out all the stats on the bike and don't even get a trophy for it. Alright, carrying on with plot now. Okay. Well, yeah, it would have just have killed me to take that half step. I'm glad I saved some energy riding my bike there. can rest here. I'm kind of tempted to see what that looks like. Prompto and Arnea. Cute.
According to my intel, they're housing the new model here.
It's some kind of Magitech armor, right? What's so new about it?
This one's got a ghost in the machine. Chief Basithia himself. Managed to fuse his soul with the core.
Well, damn.
The demons this guy created destroyed Insomnia. If we don't take him out now, he's liable to destroy the whole world.
Research Chief Verstale Bestia, it has come to my attention that the Glacian's recent assault was quelled by your Magitech infantry. As commendation for your service to our great nation, I have approved your petition to increase funding for your research. Your work is the centrifugal force that will propel the Empire beyond our borders to greatness on the world stage. I eagerly await further reports of your progress. Emperor Idolus Aldercat. I've been assigned to Chief Bastia's lab. Not many people can say they've worked under the supervision of a living legend. I mean, this is the guy who saved the Empire from eternal winter. He's practically our savior. My boss pulled me aside today to issue me a special task. Said it's highly confidential, and that I'm the only one qualified for the job. But how? I barely even know my way around the compound. Well, whatever the task is, I'll deal with it in the morning. I found out what my special task is today, and frankly, I wish I hadn't. If only I could unsee the things I saw today. I really ought to eat something before I go to bed, but that shit totally killed my appetite. I had the honor of seeing His Imperial Majesty in person today. To think His Radiance would travel all the way through the ice and snow just to observe our progress. If the Emperor is putting all his faith in Magitech, then so should I. Just my luck. Just my luck. One of the plasmodium samples started leaking, and yours truly was the one blessed with the privilege of cleaning it up. And then my boss had the nerve to yell at me, as if the whole thing was my fault. If he wants to criticize the real culprit, he ought to look in a mirror. Five and one. I feel that person's gonna end up being an experiment himself.
What was that sound?
Our cue to go.
Proposal for Operation Countersign. As Deputy High Commander, I hereby propose a large-scale assault on the Lucian capital of Insomnia. Preparations are to begin next month. Our future is far too precious to entrust to our enemy. We must retrieve the crystal and ring of legend. Only then shall our world know true peace. Deputy High Commander Ravis Knox Fleuret.
log year 745, day 325. Today marks a momentous triumph for our great nation. The Galatian herself graced us with her presence in the Gorovus Rift, and through the combined efforts of the Magitech infantry and my precious demons, we killed her. The resulting casualties were great, but these sacrifices afforded us something far more valuable than a few units. With the data I collected, I intend to begin developing a new Magitech weapon codenamed Godslayer. Soon, all the Astrals shall bow before me and the might of my Magitech. Soon, they shall know my wrath.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Target detected. Eliminate immediately. Commence elimination of compromised unit. Things are everywhere. Arnea!
On it. I've had enough. It's over.
Aranea!
Roger. I've had enough. It's over. Shoot!
Arnea does kind of sound like lightning, doesn't she?
Hey, you're not so worthless. Huh? Ha!
I can't take much more.
It really does. Just never end.
Aranea!
On it. It's over. Not half bad. Yeah! Incoming. Look out!
Aranea!
Roger. I've had enough. It's over. Let's do this. Hit it, Prompto.
Buzz off!
Aranea!
On it. Enough. It's over.
log here 724, day 297. Mass production of a Magitech infantry was a success. We've overwhelmed the Lucians with our numbers and surrounded Insomnia, but to rest on our laurels now would be unthinkable. On occasion, harvesting the plasmodic miasma produces some side effects. The demons born of this process have been disposed of on site. Until now. How foolish I was to let these sublime creatures go to waste. What they lack in adaptability, they make up for in sheer power. I realize now that I ought to channel my efforts into exploring the true potential of these demons for the sake of the Empire. Perhaps this has been my true calling all along.
He's mad. This guy has completely lost his mind.
I kind of want to listen to that one again.
Research log here 724, day 297. Mass production of a Magitech infantry was a success. We've overwhelmed the Lucians with our numbers and surrounded Insomnia, but to rest on our laurels now would be unthinkable. On occasion, harvesting the plasmodic miasma produces some side effects. The demons born of this process have been disposed of on site. Until now. How foolish I was to let these sublime creatures go to waste. What they lack in adaptability, they make up for in sheer power. I realize now that I ought to channel my efforts into exploring the true potential of these demons for the sake of the Empire. Perhaps this has been my true calling all along.
He's mad. This guy has completely lost his mind. It must be close.
After several years of experimentation, we have finally succeeded in fusing Mammal and Magitech. Although we are still conducting various tests on codename Barbarous, the unit should be functional enough to fend off would-be intruders until development finishes on Unit XDA 1002 Immortalis.
Research log year 756, day 190. At long last, my life's work is complete. Not only have I found a way to preserve the ego, I've also managed to sustain that consciousness through the sublimation process and transfer it into my Magitech troopers. The prototype has proven slightly less powerful than the diamond weapon, but this presents no real problem. After all, one's consciousness can be transmuted again and again and again. All that remains is to fully surrender myself to my research and become my own final test subject. I will conclude my mortal life by offering a word of thanks. Chancellor Arden Izunia, your assistance has proved invaluable. You have my eternal gratitude. It is through your aid that I have completed my work and begun my ascension to an existence beyond divinity.
Of course it was Arden. Everywhere we go, his name just keeps coming up. Everything that's happened to us, it's all his fault.
There it is, just right there. Well, I guess Yeah. A Yeti cyborg.
Incoming!
Roger. Enough. It's over. On it. I've had enough. It's over.
Fuck.
Take this.
Never miss! Take this!
Roger. I've had enough. It's over.
I'm all out!
Take this!
No way! What's gonna happen here? Dude, that's crazy.
Made it out alive.
I always forget about using Phoenix Downs too.
What's going on?
Unit XDA-1002, Immortalis. Plasmodic miasma transfer complete. No psychic obstructions detected. All systems operational. Activating Immortalis.
It's outside. It's gigantic. So that's the new model. And that means he must be inside that thing.
Hop on!
Whoa.
Where did that fucking machine gun on the back of it come from?
Ready for round two?
Is this just a different bike? I'm just gonna guess this is a different bike.
Long have I waited to smite the world that denied me the glory I rightly deserve. And now all shall tremble before me, man and maker alike.
If that's really him,
That maniac's taken biological warfare to the next level.
then I want to be the one to take him down.
Down below!
Whoa.
It's enormous.
Rise and shine, shortcake!
Yeah, me defeating that last boss, you can't cut any closer than that.
Incoming!
Fall to your knees before me.
Nope, not lifting off the trigger.
It ain't over.
those years of work. And you're finished just like that.
How can this be?
Or
I will not.
maybe not. tell you.
You all right?
Yeah. This is what I wanted.
Then say it like you mean it. You did good, kid.
Couldn't have done it without you, girl. Seriously, though. Well, I better catch up with Noct and the guys. He's got a lot on his plate, and I figure he could probably use a hand, taking back the crystal and all that. And who knows, maybe I'll take it back before he does.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Honestly, I don't know for sure if they're going to accept me for who I really am. But I'll never know if I don't speak up. So I'm gonna tell them. After all, it's my life to live.
The boy has become a man. Anyway, Grawley is straight ahead.
Aranea!
Yeah?
Thanks!
Ba 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 bum 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 ba bum.
I wonder where those last few documents I didn't get. I wonder where they are. What is happening here? remember Prompto being chained up like that in the base game. But yeah, I'm assuming all this is from the base game. I want to know how he got like that, because he was driving off. And he was free. I want to know how he got caught and got put in that thing.
Hey, I'm sorry. For what? For falling right into his trap? And for hurting you like that.
I know, right? How could you possibly do such a horrible thing after everything we've been through? Nah, it's okay. You're not the only one who fell for it.
Once this is all over, I say we break down the borders. Come together as one nation.
Huh?
I mean, what does it matter where you're from, anyway?
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but you sounded like a real king for a second.
Better late than never. I'm gonna make this world a better place. You with me?
Uh-huh. Ever at your side.
Lionheart. A gunblade? Trigger happy bullet art. Tundra attire. Let the cold know it never bothered you anyway. A Frozen reference? Why? I mean, I guess when this came out, Frozen was the shit. Except that's not really true, because Frozen had been out for a few years at this point. Just real quick, let me jump back in here. I'm really interested to see where the other documents are that I didn't get.
Research log, not only. I've also met the prototype.
Trying to look it up. Alright, I found a screenshot. There are more researchers' writings. Kind of had a feeling there were going to be more of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I don't know where the other ones are. Yeah, I just straight up missed these. It looks like. Hold on, I need to leave this place. think the map was having trouble loading right there a little bit. It's kind of annoying how these characters just get out of breath like they do and just come to a complete stop. Like, I think overall I just wish that characters in video games don't run out of stamina. Maybe there's some exceptions, but it's just a hindrance on the gameplay. Yeah. Okay. So this place was actually hitting pretty decent. Like nothing else is really hitting in this episode, but this shack was kind of hidden. Or yeah, somewhere around here. So thanks to yesterday's fiasco, my boss made me throw all the remaining plasmodium samples into the incinerator. What a waste of resources. My boss told the chief we use them in a series of experiments, but the thought of lying about what happened doesn't sit well with me at all. The whole thing is eating me up inside. So I ended up telling Chief Vestia the truth about the other day. Here I was, ready for him to tear me a new one, and he ended up praising my loyalty instead. Everyone made it sound like the chief was some kind of hard ass, but he seems to be a really reasonable guy if you actually take the time to sit down and talk with him. Another one of the plasmodium samples started leaking today. How does this keep happening? Clearly someone isn't doing their job. The worst part is that some of the researchers seem to have been infected. I need to get out of here ASAP. There's a rumor going around the lab that those leaks from before weren't accidents at all. My buddy says he thinks the chief is actually trying to expose us all to the virus. I don't want to believe it, but the whole compound is crawling with demons these days. I shiver every time I turn the corner. What the hell am I doing here? When can I go home? We are all together, we, insomnia, as the ultimate we. Thank you. Farewell. Rip. I wonder... I wonder if the mask and goggles are, like, if this is... If I beat the game again, now that I have this, I wonder if this will carry over to the main game. And Prompto can actually wear his mask and goggles with what he's got on now. I'm not gonna beat the game now, just for that though. But let me get back. Yeah, I just didn't think to go up there. A little sneaky, but I guess I should have thought to come up here. Alright, well, that does it for the plot of episode Prompto. I still want to peek at time trial. I just want to, like, simply just go into there to see what it looks like and then leave it. I don't want to mess with time trial. I didn't mess with it in episode Gladius. I don't want to mess with it here. But of course we're going to mess with this, because this is essentially the super boss of episode Prompto, right? I mean, it has to be. So, I'm sure that'll be intense. But yeah, that's where I'm leaving this one. I think out of all the episodes, episode Ignis was my favorite. Yeah, I know I've mentioned earlier that think that's the gun. Dude, that's the Lionheart he's holding right there, baby. I think it's gotta be. Nice looking gun. But, yeah, I know I was kind of harping earlier during this episode that it just kind of had stuff that I feel like should have been in the main game. It's really not that egregious. I just think it's kind of weird. I think the biggest thing is that some of these characters, these Empire characters, were just barely shown in Final Fantasy 15, and you get to see a little bit more of them in the episodes, and that's including Ravis. Like just all the DLC stuff, the episodes, verse 2, you know, chapter 13, verse 2. You get to see a little bit more of some of these Empire characters that are just there. It kind of just seems randomly. They're just there in 15. You see them once and then they disappear. It's a little weird. But yeah, obviously I would still agree that if 15 just had all this stuff shown and in the main game, then I think it would have been a better game, and it would have been a better received game. But anyway, that's going to do it here for episode Prompto's lore. We still have a little bit left to do, right? Intensive training it could be really intense, and who knows how long we'll be on that. Until next time.